All right, folks. Wes and Nick from the Dumb Cool Weird podcast here. And we are going to be doing reactions to YouTube videos. And mostly we're going to be doing reactions to classic YouTube videos we watched when we were younger. And this will pretty much be the first time we've seen these videos, and probably since we were like teenagers and stuff.
You know, to be honest with you, I'm so glad we're going down memory lane because the early Video Game Nerd, Nostalgia Critic, Smosh, things like that are pretty awesome.
Yeah, so ironically enough, we're going to start today with the Angry Video Game Nerd, and the episode we're about to watch together is actually the first one I ever saw, actually.
Yeah.
So this should be interesting. So let's go ahead and pull that up.
Pretty excited.
Well, this can't be too bad. The control's decent, it's fun killing things, the sound effects are cool. You may even think I'm trying to compare it to the sequels, which are far superior. Two-player, arcade action,
Did you ever play that game?
bunch of foot soldiers.
Yeah, I did actually.
Good stuff.
It was a lot of fun.
But this first
Yeah,
one
remember the
is
arcade game?
garbage.
The arcade
you may be
game
like,
was the tits.
you know, come on, it's the first of its kind, be easy on it. But no, it sucks. It sucks ass from a straw. And you want to know why? Well,
For those of you that don't know, one really funny thing about the Angry Video Game Nerd is his vernacular is like on point every time. It's so funny. Like he's able to come up with these really funny, witty like cuss words. Like I basically pulls it out of his ass. Like
Through a straw.
Through a straw, apparently. And by the way, I'm going to be stopping this video every once in a while because the way fair use works is you can't just let the video play continuously. You have to like comment over it. You got to stop and talk about it. So I think that's, one good way for us to avoid fair use
We're
charges.
teaching you things.
Yeah.
when you're fighting Rocksteady, you jump up onto these crates
So I played
with
this game when I was a
Donatello, and
kid.
You just keep hitting him with your bow. Now, what's really weird is the timing. I mean, you have to hit him when he's sort of ducking, not when he's standing up. I guess that would make too much sense.
And see, that's what happened with me when I played that. I went back and played this game like many years later, and I used the Angry Video Game Nerd's advice to help me with this part of the thing.
But in general, like when you play video games now, like there's times where I'm playing Red Dead Redemption, and which is like the only video game I really play. I find myself going to like, well, how do I find this thing? I better get on YouTube, and you're going like frame by frame, just trying to make sure you don't miss anything, so that you can get what you're looking for. Turtle
So you
penis
need a lot of
is
patience.
terrifying to
That
look at.
I don't even
How
want to see
could
that,
you have
dude.
patience when you're in a fucking hurry? Fuck.
Dude, I remember this part of the game. Like, when I
Level
was a
3
kid,
is
I
like
fucking
a
threw the
maze.
controller
You're in the
across the
turtle
fucking
van going
room and
around,
fucking
and the
shattered it into a
steamrollers
million
coming
pieces.
at
My
you
dad
from
came over there with a
everywhere.
belt, beat the shit out of
And
me
you know
for
what I
that.
always thought was really weird?
You son of a
Why does
bitch!
the turtle van have the
Bought
same
you this
energy
Nintendo,
bar as
you
the
broke it.
turtle that you have selected? Like, shouldn't it have its own?
Break
since
the
it's
games
like a
that give
unicorn?
Yeah, I never
Dude.
fucking understood it
You know,
about that
the
fucking
turtle?
game. The turtle van has the same health as the turtle that you're playing
Here's
as.
a pop quiz.
It's fucking
Who is the
stupid.
target audience
stupid.
for this game? Kids. Kids who were fans of Ninja Turtles. Now, you think they would have actually have put more Ninja Turtle characters in the game? Like Baxter Stockman, the Rat King, Krang. I mean, it's not like Krang was like a minor character that came in the 5th season of the show. Krang was right there from the beginning. So, like, there was no excuse. There was no excuse not to have him there. I mean, instead, make way
And the funny thing is about Krang, I remember seeing him as a kid, and I used to think, like this is a serious thought I had. Why the fuck is that alien creature in the belly of a giant oversized baby? That's what I thought that robot looked like, was like an oversized toddler with like a diaper on.
To be fair, he was a 1980s baby. Is what he looked like.
Yeah.
Like the leftover, or like the early 90s leftovers of the 80s. It was filled. It's like they took a really shitty Cabbage Patch Kid and just shoved something inside of him.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I thought it was really weird. That's the thing I hate about old video games. Like, you try to get past these guys. They hit you one time,
son
knock you in
of
the
a
fucking
fuck.
water, dude.
Yeah.
Son of a
You know
fuck,
what
dude. That's
pisses me
right.
off?
What always
They're
pissed me
turtles,
off is
for
when
fuck's sake. They
Super
can't even
Mario when you
swim.
were doing the same shit.
That's right. They're fucking
Look at this
turtles.
shit
Why
right
can't they
here.
fucking
These
swim?
spike walls come at you like an Indiana Jones booby trap. And some game designer who's laughing their ass off just decided to put a pizza down there. Okay, well,
Son of
what's
a
the
bitch.
point?
That is a
Are you
fucking
going to be
dick move.
suicidal enough to go and try to get that pizza?
That was always the thing that
I fucking
hated.
hated jumps in old video games,
Oh,
man,
you
like that.
fuck rat.
It's like there'd be this. They
This
would
is
literally.
just a bunch of cock-a-doodle.
There'd be like just a little bit of clearance there that kind of tempts you to try to jump up there and do the thing, but then it never works.
What was also interesting is sometimes when you played the game longer, you'd realize, oh wait, there's a secret way to jump a certain way to get into these
to get
crevices.
into the fucking crevice, and it's just a fucking pain in my fucking ass. I fucking hated that shit.
This is bullfuck.
Bullfuck.
Fuck.
God.
Oh, I think I remember that. Oh
We
my
can just
god.
walk
He just
over
walked across. Dude, he just walked across it. You don't have to jump. You have to walk across it. A kid's not gonna fucking know that shit.
Dude, I didn't know that. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, this would be the most fucking frustrating jump. He's making me angry just watching him try.
Cow, a fucking piece of dog shit. This game is diarrhea coming out of my dick. This game is as appealing as a fucking ooze-infested, dirty fucking sewer rat shit. I've had more fun playing with dog turds. Shredders my ass and splinters my balls. This game is an inside-out asshole regurgitating putrid anal fecal matter. I'd rather fucking yank all the hairs out of my scrotum. I'd rather drink
Jesus
diarrhea
Christ.
vomited out of a buffalo's anus. It sucking fucks, it fucking sucks, it fucking blows, it's a piece of shit. And I don't like it.
My business.
So my thoughts on that is it's been a long time since I've seen that episode, but that was like the first episode I ever saw. I think I saw that episode in like 2007, I think, and that's when YouTube was really new.
Yeah.
And that is the first Angry Video Game Nerd episode I watched, and I found out later that wasn't even the first episode. That was like 6 or 7 episodes later, which is crazy to me.
The first one I watched was the Jason Voorhees game that they had.
Yeah.
That one was also frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, most of those games he's playing are frustrating, and for people who don't know, cinemassacre.com is where you can find James Rolfe and, Angry Video Game Nerd. James Rolfe is a filmmaker. He's trying to break into the film industry a little bit himself, but he's kind of struck gold with Angry Video Game Nerd, so he's been kind of doing it for, like a decade and a half at this point, and he's a really good dude, and he's really, really funny, and he does other stuff on his site too, just besides, these types of reviews. And I'm sure we'll watch other reacts of some of his other content too in the future.
Honestly, the Nostalgia Critic was another big one.
Yeah.
In early YouTube.
Well, they're both like work together sometimes. So,
Yeah.
But the thing is, my conclusion is it's still pretty funny.
It is.
I mean, classic Angry Video Game Nerd is better than the modern Angry Video Game Nerd. I don't know if I've read into it a little bit. Apparently, there's been a lot of changes with their staff and stuff over the years. So I guess like the writing quality might have changed because of that. Different people, different types of ideas, type of thing.
Yeah.
But I prefer the classic Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. I'd say like the first 100 episodes are really good, so you should definitely give them a watch. But yeah, really funny. And like I said, go check out his website, cinemassacre.com. I'm going to put all of his, links down, in the description. If you guys like this, give us a like, give a, comment, subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. And James Rolfe and the guys at Cinemassacre, if you're watching this, we still think you guys are funny.
Yes.
So.
And you know what time it is.
Yep.
Stay sexy, Atlanta.
If you want to check out more of our stuff, go to www.dumbcoolweird.com. You'll find our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Patreon link if you want to support us. Also, be sure to check out our merch store. And if you're interested in being on our podcast, you can find a link on our website so you can reach out to us and tell us if you want to talk to us about something that's really weird, dumb, or cool. We'd be glad to hear from you. Hope you will stay tuned for the next weird ass episodes we got. Thank you.